Hello, guys. There is no doubt that 2019 was a spectacular year for Hollywood movies, and now 2020 is giving us even more to be excited about. So, what upcoming movies should we be looking out for? Well, there is quite a bundle of movies that we are anticipated for. We have shortlisted top 10 most anticipated Hollywood movies that we all are waiting for. Let's discuss about these movies and their release dates one by one. Please like our video and share it with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. On number 10, The Kingsman. Kingsman series was started with its first movie, Kingsman: The Secret Service, in 2015. After that, in 2017, Kingsman: The Golden Circle was released. Now, in September 2020, Kingsman franchise is launching its third part that is called The Kingsman. This movie consists of the spy action comedy genre loosely based on the Secret Service comics by Mark Millar and Dave Gibbons, directed by Matthew Vaughn and distributed by 20th Century Fox. The storyline of this movie is based on a collection of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions. One man must race against time to stop them. On number 9, Venom II. This movie is intended to be the second film in Sony's Marvel Universe and the sequel to Venom that was released in 2018. It is expected to be released in October 2020. The end of the first movie promised that another symbiote will show up in the sequel, Venom's offspring, Carnage. Plans for a sequel to Venom in 2018 began during production on that film, with Harrelson cast to make a brief appearance as Cletus Cassidy at the end of Venom with the intention of him playing the villain role in a potential sequel. While we didn't get a Spidey-sized cameo in the first Venom movie, well, not exactly, the director has hinted at a future Spider-Man crossover. Could that take place in Venom 2? Question mark. When you think of Venom, you will never be able to think of anyone but Tom Hardy sitting in that bathtub of lobsters, and once you saw Tom Hardy do this character, that's all you needed to know. Stay tuned till October. Number 8. Helloween Kills. The saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode continues in this thrilling chapter of the Helloween series, which is expected to be released on October 16, 2020. It is an upcoming American slasher film directed by David Gordon Green. The writer of this movie, Scott Teems, says that it really is the bigger, badder, meaner version of the first one. Number 7. Wonder Woman 1984. Upcoming American superhero film based on the DC Comics character Wonder Woman. It is the sequel to 2017's Wonder Woman and the ninth installment in the DC Extended Universe. This film is a follow-up to Patty Jenkins' wildly successful 2017 movie Wonder Woman, will now hit theaters in August of 2020. Wonder Woman blessed a generation of girls with a role model that proved that they could be a hero just as much as men. And we are excited to see what else returning director Patty Jenkins can do with the hero. Wonder Woman 1984 appears to be adopting a lighter tone. It's shaping up to be just as excellent. The Wonder Woman 1984 trailer gives us a good glimpse at the film's 80s settings, a time important to the director. Speaking at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, Jenkins explained that this decade was mankind at its best and worst, making this backdrop fertile ground for Wonder Woman's struggle against evil. On number 6, A Quiet Place Chapter 2. Following the deadly events at home in Chapter 1, the Abbott family, Emily Blunt, Millicent, Simmonds, Noah Jupe, must now face the terrors of the outside world as they continue their fight for survival in silence. Paramount have confirmed A Quiet Place Chapter 2 will be released later this year on September 4, 2020. The Abbott family is forced to venture into the unknown. They realize that the creatures that hunt by sound are not only threats that lurk beyond the sand path. The concept played well with horror buffs, and it seems this sequel will see Evelyn and the children travel across the country in search of safety. On number 5, Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick is one of the most heavily anticipated films in 2020 and is expected to feature the same live-action cinematography that made the first film famous. One key difference is that the new film will actually show the actors in airplanes, scenes that were recreated in the original film, according to veteran Hollywood producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who produced both films. What's different about this movie is that in Top Gun we put the actors in F-14s and we couldn't use one frame of it except some stuff on Tom Cruise because they all threw up. Actor Tom Cruise plays legendary hot dog pilot Pete Maverick Mitchell. The wait for the most eagerly awaited aviation movie in decades just got a little longer. The global COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak has disrupted the fabric of daily life in America, due to which the movie is delayed until December 2020. On number 4, we have Tenet. Tenet has the potential to be the perfect mix of star power behind and in front of the camera, technical marvels, original ideas, and sheer mystery. And we really don't get lots of major blockbuster movies like that nowadays, especially not in a post-Marvel world. If audiences really are hungering for something new, then this could give them exactly what they want, and we couldn't be more excited to see it. Tenet will arrive in theaters on July 17, 2020. Tenet is an upcoming action thriller film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. It stars John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, Timothy Kabadia, Michael Caine, and Kenneth Branagh. The plot of this movie is an action epic which revolves around international espionage, time travel, and evolution, possibly about a man trying to prevent World War III through time travel and rebirth. Stay tuned till 17 July 2020. Now on number 3 we have Black Widow, a film about Natasha Romanoff in her quest between the films Civil War and Infinity War. In Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff confronts the darker parts of her ledger when a dangerous conspiracy with ties to her past arises. Pursued by a force that will stop at nothing to bring her down, Natasha must deal with her history as a spy and the broken relationships left in her wake long before she became an Avenger. This movie is directed by Kate Shortland and is produced by Kevin Feige. After being delayed from theatrical release last month, Marvel Studios' Black Widow has a brand new opening date. Natasha Romanoff will now kick butt, reunite with her spy family, and save the day on November 6, 2020. On number 2, we have Mulan. To save her ailing father from serving in the Imperial Army, a fearless young woman disguises herself as a man to battle northern invaders in China. A live-action feature film based on Disney's Mulan is produced by Bill Kong and directed by Nikki Caro, releasing on 24 July 2020. On top 1 we have Peninsula. Peninsula, marketed in the United States as Train to Busan, presents Peninsula, is an upcoming South Korean action horror film directed by Yeon Sang-ho. It is a sequel to the 2016 film Train to Busan. Peninsula, the sequel to hit zombie flick Train to Busan, will be released in August 2020. Taking off from where the story ended in Train to Busan, the upcoming movie is expected to have the same setting as the first film. According to Yeon Sang-ho, director of both films, Peninsula will take place 4 years after the zombie outbreak that devastated the Korean peninsula, revolving around survivors. The trailer makes clear that the zombie outbreak has devastated the region, which has been largely abandoned to the undead. A soldier who survived, Jeon Seok Gang Dong-won, is part of the covert military operation returning to the infected zone. One is used for scavenging purposes. Many of the human survivors they encounter seem to have largely gone feral, forcing people to fight to the death against zombies. Stay tuned until August 2020. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to suggest us any topic, please comment below.